Today I'm going to demonstrate some of the uses of the FileChimp sync folders. To enable them, go into FileChimp settings and locate the sync folders checkbox. Once the sync folders are enabled, you'll notice several other settings also become available. For now, I'm going to leave these unchecked. Let's take a look at a more basic example. To start with, the sync folders use a similar output path to the inbox and sent items. You can specify any folder you like. FileChimp will use this path to output the email into this folder before the FileChimp router attempts to process it and locate the relevant network folder. Taking a look at my file system, here I can see the output folder. It's currently empty. Back in Outlook, I can see the FileChimp sync folder has been created. I can create subfolders within this folder. When an email arrives, we can now move it into one of these subfolders. You'll see the file remains in the subfolder, but if we check our output folder, you will see the email has been saved into the file system. It has also been given a tag which is equivalent to the folder name in Outlook. Let's take this one step further. Back in Settings, let's enable Create Sync Folders for filed and routed sent emails. Let's go into the FileChimp router application and create a new profile to monitor our source output folder. So we're going to output the sync folder output. We're going to create a rule. The destination is going to be on my OneDrive under my emails folder. I'm going to move the files. I'm going to do a partial match, and I'm going to use the tags attribute to correctly identify the folder that I wish to move the email to. Let's save this and run the rule. Let's create a new email. In the subject line, I can type whatever I like, provided that it matches the rule that we've just created in the FileChimp router application, and we know it is going to file to our network. In this case, I'm going to allow the FileChimp routing application to file the email, and I'm not going to manually file it. You'll notice how the email has been sent and has been returned to the FileChimp sync folder. If we check the filing system, in our OneDrive folder, emails, you can see the email has been filed. Let's take a look at an example where the FileChimp sync folder does not exist. So we have a project in our file system that doesn't yet exist in Outlook. Let's send a new email using this project reference. Again, we're going to rely on the FileChimp routing application to file the email. You'll notice how the FileChimp sync folder is created automatically. The email is moved there, and if we checked our filed emails in the file system, we can find the filed message. Let's take another look at settings. You'll notice in the settings it's also possible to enable this for incoming messages. We don't recommend this, as messages will automatically be organized into the FileChimp sync folders, so you would not see incoming messages land in your inbox. We can also enable this feature for manually filed emails. Let's take a look at this example. In order to give a clear demonstration, I'm going to turn off autosave sent emails to prevent the email from filing automatically. I'm going to create a new project and I'm going to send a new email and file it manually. And the sync folder is automatically created. In the file system, we can check that the email has been filed correctly. Returning to settings, you will also notice another feature, which is a retention policy for filed emails. It is possible to configure this to remove filed emails from Outlook after a certain number of days. This prevents your Outlook folders from accumulating too many messages that are out of date and no longer relevant, and automatically purges the oldest messages. I hope this demonstrates the flexibility of the sync folders and how they can be used. If you have any questions, please ask.